Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. Today, meet PNW Love, Pacific Northwest Love. If you didn't watch my Mask Monday, you don't know about this palette. So let me introduce it to you. I was able to custom this palette, pick out all the shades, and I named it and told FlexBeauty what I wanted to be on the picture, which I said Mount Rainier, which this is. So if you want to see the colors inside and me do a look with it, then stick around. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, thanks for wanting to hang out. So she makes these boxes right here and puts the, I think it's a strip of rhinestones that she puts on the sides, but she makes these boxes. She put the sticker on there, and then here's the palette right here with the sticker on the front, and then you open it up. They're magnetic pans. Let me use the box to cover the mirror that's inside. And this is the color story. Is it not a stunning? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Now, the decision of what colors to use, what shades to use. Pardon me. I don't know why I keep saying colors instead of shades. For my foundation today, I used, it's hard to read this because I think it's the something naked. Yeah, something. She didn't write it very well. Like you can't, you just can't. Urban Decay, maybe. Urban Decay, stay naked. Foundation. Yeah, and I used my Complex Culture concealer. I used some Sephora translucent setting powder. I used my Delancey blush along with my Trace bronzer stick. What else did I do? I think that was it. Oh, I have my P. Louise primer on because yesterday I believe I used this one right here yesterday. And these shades, you have to have a certain primer when you use these shades, in my opinion, because I've used 2 or 3 different primers, and the Gerard Cosmetics seems to work really well, and the, well, we're going to find out about the P. Louise. Let's see, I think we're going to go with the greens today. So, which brush do I want to use? I don't know, you guys, I don't know. I want like a flatter, fluffy brush. Let's try this one right here. And I'm going to go into, let's go into this green right here. And I'm going to put it like in the crease and on the outer V. And then I'll use the lighter green to blend it out. So how is everyone doing? The day this goes up, I will be... Well, I should be home. I should be home from having my surgery the day that this Get Ready With Me Wednesday goes up. So send some prayers my way for good healing. Send some prayers my way that I take care of myself the way that I'm supposed to and don't forget any steps or anything like that, you know. I think that's the thing I'm nervous about the most, because I have done a ton of like research, you know what I mean, like on people who have had this procedure, who have had the lower and upper done, about how they healed, about what to expect. I think the thing I'm most concerned about is remembering, you know, to do the cleaning properly when I can actually wash my face, putting the drops in. Like, I'm pretty sure, and taking the, whatever it is, I think it's an antibiotic thing or whatever, like, that I have to start taking Sunday. I'm pretty sure, because they said take it 3 days before my procedure. So that would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday's the procedure. So, yeah. I just don't want to forget anything, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing I'm nervous about the most, is missing a step when it comes to taking care of, you know, the bruising and icing things, and I don't know. I just don't want to mess up on anything. And my sister's like nervous about me like being by myself. But if I really need somebody, I'm sure I can call Tish and she would come over for a little bit and help me out. You know what I mean? Because Junior's going to his festival thing, so he's not going to be here to help me out, you know? So, and if I get hungry, I can just... I mean, the people in the videos, like, they showed their whole, like, first week or two, you know, in some of them 3 weeks post-surgery, and, like, they were filming themselves right after their procedure, and they seemed fine, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't seem like they were in a lot of pain. I mean, their eyes were, you know, pretty bruised and swollen, but I mean, other than that, they seemed fine, you know? And I guess I'm a little nervous about the bruising and the swelling, but I just have to understand it's normal. It's normal. They're going to be doing surgery on my eyes, you know, and I believe it's the laser treatment that it's going to be a light laser treatment, but the laser treatment is what causes the, if I'm understanding correctly, causes the warm sensation on your face, which is why they give you the, like, water spray to help cool it down. So it's not, I'm kind of nervous about that too. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what kind of warm is it? Is it going to be like super hot? Like a hot flash? Because I get hot flashes and those aren't like, I mean, they're uncomfortable, but they're not like, you know, like you're on fire or something. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of nervous about that. Hopefully it won't be as bad as, like, I make things out to be, like, in my brain. You know what I mean? Like, usually in my head, I make things, like, I imagine the worst case scenario. So in my head, it's like, and I think that kind of helps me in a sense, just because, you know what I mean? Like, your head makes it worse, like, way worse than it is. So, like, when it actually happens, you're not so, like, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. Like, in my head, it was like this, but it's actually like this. So, like, it's kind of like a relief, you know? All right, so I'm going to go into this shade right here. I was going to do the lid shade, but I think I'm going to blend out a little bit. So I'm going to use, should I use this one? Or maybe I should use, I don't know, guys. The right brush is just so important. Maybe I'll use this one right here. Yeah. I'm going to go into that light green shade. And we're just going to blend out the edge. All right, I kind of blended that out. That doesn't look too bad. I definitely would, yeah, make sure if you use a certain primer and the shades aren't looking that great, because yesterday, I have to say, I used my Dolphin Cove palette, and my shades were a little bit patchy. And I definitely think it was the primer that I used. So if you use a primer and the shades are patchy at all, oops, my tissue. My nose is itching. Try a different primer, try a concealer. You know what I mean? Play around with it, because I think it's not looking too bad with this primer. And maybe like tap it, you know, whoops. Tap it down before you blend it out. And make sure it like is really packed on there. You know what I mean? And then once you get the shades kind of laid down where you want to, then you can go from there and blend it out. I'm just trying to blend out around the edges here. I think that looks really pretty. Now let's put on the lid. I was thinking about using this shade right here, but I think I want to use this one. I think I'm going to move those around. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one right here and put that on my lid. I'm so excited. This is such a pretty palette. I'm so glad I got the chance to like create my own palettes. You know, I got to name them. I got to pick the shades. I told her like what my vision was for the picture on the front, which was, I just basically told her I just wanted a picture of Mount Rainier on the front with the title of the palette, with the name of the palette. Oh, this shade is pretty. And I've been trying to use sponge tip applicators from my shimmer shades because, well, just look at it. It speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying, guys? That is so pretty. And I really want to use that white shade in there and put it on top of this because that just changes the game for reals. Like, I mean, if you watched my Mask Monday, I did a swatch on my fingers of a couple of the shades with mixing it with that white one, and it just, it levels it up a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it just, and it makes it look a little bit different. Like, it just amps it up. It's so freaking pretty. I highly recommend that if you have TikTok, you go check out FlexBeauty, you know, and if you're nervous about getting like a 15 pan, you can just get a 4 pan, try it out and see how you like it, you know. I kind of went ham without even ever trying the brand before and bought 3 palettes, but I was having so much fun making my own. Then picking the shades that I did, I really wanted to have some neutral shades from the brand to go with these palettes, you know. So far, I'm very happy with my purchases. I really am. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually using this one on my eyes, but I have used the other 2 a few times, and I'm pretty happy with them for sure. Look at that, you guys. I mean, it's so pretty. Now, let me get a little bit of this. So these are the 3 shades I've got on my eyes right now. This is the white right here. This is EG821. And I'm just going to tap the sponge tip applicator in there. Like, even, look at that on the sponge. Look at that in the pan. Like, I hope I didn't have anything. And I'm just going to tap it. Right on top of there. Maybe I should use my finger. Let's see. Can you see the difference? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That makes a big difference, you guys. Big, big, big. I got glitter fall out under my eyes, but that's okay, because I don't mind. And I made a rhyme. Just tap, tap, tap that on there. I don't know, can you see the difference? I can see a big difference. Let's go on to the other eye. And just kind of blend, blend, blend. Tap, tap, tap. See, every time I use my finger, I like get more underneath my eye than I would if I used, I need more of these sponge tip applicators. I need to order them from Amazon. I got my son, he does like, I don't know if it's people he's talking to or if he's doing his own research, but people said when he goes to this festival, he should have earplugs because of how loud it gets. So I ordered him some earplugs for when he goes so that he doesn't blast out his eardrums. All right, how are we looking? I gotta clean this up a little bit. It's so freaking pretty, guys. It's so freaking pretty. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna tap a little bit more right there and finish up all my makeup, liner, lashes, stuff like that. And then I will come back with the final look to show you guys what everything looks like. I'm so excited. Let me know, what do you think of my palette? I love it so much. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back and the look is done. So for my mascara, I used GRWM. For my liners, I used my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus ink for the tight line. And I used my Avon. This is the shade Sky Blue for my waterline. For my lower lash line here, I just used the dark green shade right there and just kind of blended it underneath. For my inner corner, I used the white, the matte white, and I just kind of put it there. And then I used the So Rich highlighter and I tapped that on, is that one? Maybe it's just the lighting. But I just used a little sponge tip applicator, dipped in there, and just kind of tapped this highlighter on top of the matte white. Why is that the other one? I'm trying to make them even. Oh well. And then I also used this to blend out and highlight the brow bone. So, and then for my lips, I used this Avon lip liner, and it's in the shade Merlot. Merlot is the lip liner. And then I used this Pure X Barbie Lippy. It's so cute. You just pop the bottom and it pops out like that. And that's the shade. It's matte, but it's not drying at all. I could use the Go-To lip gloss and just kind of tap that on top of it just to give it a little. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Did I do anything else? I finished up my Milk Hydro Grip. I used that. And I think that's it. I don't think I did anything else. You guys, watch this. So this is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, right? I have a little shot glass here. And what I've been doing is I pour a little bit in the shot glass, not too much because you don't need a lot, just enough to, oh, I think I spilled a little bit. Paper towel. Take the brush and just dip it in a little bit. And then you just kind of go back and forth on the paper towel. And it clean and dries it like right away. I freaking love this stuff so much because I can just really quickly clean up my brushes after I'm done getting ready before I go to work. And look at that. Super clean. Got this one right here. I don't know if you can see. And then just dip it in a little bit. And then clean it off. And then you can fold the paper towel and kind of get a lot of use out of it. See, like now it's like all clean because I got it off. It's so cool. This is my highlighter brush. So I'll dip that in. Just got to get the bristles wet. And then just go on the paper towel. Makes it so much easier. I mean, you still need to wash your brushes, but you can do this for like, you know, if you only wash your brushes once a week, you can do this during the week in between washes to make cleaning them the once a week a lot easier because they're already be, you know, decently clean. Basically, you're just going to be like deep cleaning them, you know what I mean? But this works really well. Now all the brushes that I used today are clean because I use the Cinema Secrets. Even like my little highlighter or my inner corner brush that I use. Yeah. I don't know how it would work. Like, I don't think you can, I mean, I'm sure you can do the bigger brushes. Well, there's a little bit left in there. So here's this one. I'll just dip it in and soak up what's left. Oh yeah, see? It's getting that off too. Ooh, that brush is really dirty. Ooh. See if there's any more in there. This brush is really dirty. I mean, it got a lot of it off. This one needs to be deep cleaned. But I love that stuff. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know, what do you think of my palette? My palette that I created. I picked out all the color story. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And I think it's so pretty, you guys. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, check out FlexBeauty on TikTok and Instagram. Show her some love and let me know what you think of the look. I think it's really pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff, I hope you'll go down below, hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn the notification bell up to all. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment, say hi, let me know that you stopped by. I love you all so very much. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. No matter what time of day you are watching this, take care, stay safe, and I hope I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.